In Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield, when you reach the climax of the game, you're supposed to stop an event called the Darkest Day, where the skies turn all black and Pokemon apparently begin dynamaxing out of control. Now, to defeat the Darkest Day, you have to defeat and capture the Pokemon Eternatus, which basically causes the whole thing to happen. And normally when you play through the game, it isn't really that hard to stop it. You team up with Hop as well as the legendary Pokemon Zacian and Zamazenta and fight in basically a 4-on-1 battle. But what would happen if we lost to Eternatus? Let's find out. So we're in game right now and we're about to do the battle against Eternatus. Now for this first battle, there are two separate battles against Eternatus, one in its regular form and one in the Eternamax form. The first one, you really don't need any strategy to go in there and lose, so I'm just going to throw this level 16 Electrike out against it, and we're going to see what happens. And here we go. Eternatus appeared. Let's send out our level 16 Electrike. Let's do this. Eternatus pressure is activated, and I don't think it's gonna matter at all. Let's just go for quick attack. Let's get one little punch in there against this level 60 powerful dragon. And yeah, it's gonna wipe me out real quick. Alright, bye-bye Electrike. You have no more Pokemon that can fight. You panicked and dropped 1920. And what happens here? Oh, we just go back to the Pokemon Center? Really? I was honestly expecting us to get kicked out of that battle and still be on top of the tower with Leon the champion healing us up, because it's kind of an end-of-the-world scenario. I don't think we have time to run back to the Pokemon Center. Just imagine what that must be like for Leon and Hop standing there. Hold up, guys, I gotta go heal up my Pokemon at the center. Just sing Eternatus a song or something, keep it busy. But now when we go back to the tower summit, is anything different? It's looking like this is the same identical cutscene that we see before. Yeah, Leon is still standing there. You came to help me in spite of the danger, so wow, it's literally like you never even fought this thing. It's like it's your first time coming back here. Please tell me he's not going to throw a Pokeball at this thing again. No, you're not. Oh, yes he is. I guess Eternatus wiped everybody's memory except mine. Alright, now let's test out the real Eternatus form. This one is going to be the Eternamax form. Now this is the strongest Pokemon of all time. Its base stats total up to 1,125, which puts it in a league way above Mega Rayquaza. Now luckily for us, I think this thing's only at level 60, so it's not going to be a huge deal, and normally if you're playing the game and you're trying to beat it, you also have 3 other partners helping you take out this Pokemon, so it doesn't seem that tough. But today I'm playing the game totally wrong, and I'm going to try to knock out all the Pokemon on my team and see if we can actually lose this battle and see if anything interesting happens after we lose. So I've come up with this strategy that I think is going to guarantee that we lose to this Pokemon, a level 100 Charizard and a level 100 Gardevoir. Now the Charizard is great because it has Flamethrower, which is super effective against both of the legendary Pokemon, and I think it'll be pretty good against Hop's team. And just in case my teammates start doing a lot of damage to Eternatus, I have this Gardevoir kind of like as a backup that knows Heal Pulse, which will heal up Eternatus for me. So basically I can keep this thing alive forever while my team slowly dies. Alright, so let's start this battle against Eternatus with Hop. Now, I know from when I played this before that I can't do any damage to Eternatus for like the first 3 turns, but can I attack Hop? Let's see, let's get rid of this double or not. It's going to say there's a mysterious power blocking my moves. What? I can't use any moves? How about Sunny Day? This probably is not going to work either, but let's just try it. Nope, nothing's happening there. And we'll go for Snore since this battle is being a snore right now until we can actually do anything. And now it's time to bring in the legendaries. We both look so ridiculous holding up these old swords and shields. We're lucky they actually came. If they didn't come, we would be in a big mess. Here we go. Now this is where the real battle begins. Let's do this. Let's lose to Eternatus. Wow, that looks so epic. That really does look cool. Now, I think my strategy going into this is I need to take out Zacian first. Zacian is much more attack-oriented, and Zamazenta, while it's still really strong, is more defensive. Now I'm thinking that Charizard's Flamethrower, since I'm level 100, is gonna knock this thing out in one hit, especially since it's super effective. Let's see. Yeah, bye-bye Zacian. Now I'm hoping, once I take Zacian and Zamazenta out, they're not gonna get resurrected. I'm not sure if this is gonna be like a raid battle where they're gonna come back to life after I knock them out. I really hope not, because if they do that, that would make this battle practically impossible to win. Thank you, Captain Obvious, and that actually makes me think of something. If I knock out Zacian and Zamazenta, am I going to be unable to attack Eternatus? Well, I guess we're about to find out. Let's go use Flamethrower on Zamazenta. It might live because it used Light Screen? No. Okay, it's still dying. Now, can we still do damage to Eternatus? Is it the presence of these two Pokemon that makes it so it could actually attack this thing? Please tell me. Okay, good. Good. Knock out the Wooloo. I mean, Dubwool. Okay, it's looking like even though they're both knocked out, I could still use my attacks. That's good to know, and we took out Hop's first Pokemon. I'm not sure how many he has, either 5 or 6, but we have quite a few Pokemon of his to take out. But so far, everything is going well. As long as Zacian and Zamazenta don't come back from the dead, we might actually be able to lose this battle. Which is such a weird thing to say. Next up is Snorlax. Let's acrobatics that thing, and oh, it's living with just a little bit of health. Come on, Eternatus. Come on, help me out here. Knock out that Snorlax. Max Ooze on the Snorlax. Yeah, buddy. We're on the same team here. Okay, next up is Corviknight. Let's go for Flamethrower and knock that thing out as well. Bye-bye, Corviknight. Get out of here. Then he sends out his Rillaboom because I started with Scorbunny. Oof, that thing is going to get slaughtered by this Flamethrower. Ooh, and that Max Wormwind took out my Charizard. Alright, so all is going well so far. Hop has either 1 or 2 Pokemon left. I have Gardevoir waiting in the wings, so as long as I can knock out Hop's last Pokemon, we should be good to go. Okay, next up, Hop has Pinerchin. Let's go for Moonblast. Hopefully that'll knock this thing out. And there we go, Pinerchin down. And was this his final Pokemon, or does he have one more? Oh, I guess that's it! So it's looking like none of the Pokemon are coming back from the world of being fainted, and now we just have this Eternatus here against my Gardevoir. I know it has a Poison-type move, so it should take out my Gardevoir pretty quickly. But for the memes, I'm gonna go for Heal Pulse and just heal Eternatus back up to full health. There you go, buddy. Enjoy that HP. Now destroy the Galar region. He's hitting me with the Ooze, and ooh, there goes Gardevoir. That's all of the Pokemon, so we actually can lose to Eternatus. Now, what happens? Come on. You can't be serious. We're just going back to the Pokemon Center again? We've got Eternamax Eternatus on top of that building, tower, whatever it was, and we just run back to the Pokemon Center. That's even worse than before. Now this thing is in its Ultra form, and we just leave like nothing happens. Please, please, please tell me that when we go back, it's not going to start the cutscene all the way from the beginning again. I will be so mad. Okay, it's starting with the Zacian Zamazenta theme. Okay, so it looks like when we lose here, it starts back up from that point where we summoned the 2 legendaries. So, where do they go? I'm not really sure how Hop and I got our Sword and Shield back. I guess when we knocked out the legendaries, they just drop them and go back to the Slumbering Welds. But at least that's not too bad. I'm glad that they put something in the game for when you lose to Eternamax Eternatus, because if you went all the way back to the beginning and we had to watch Leon throw a 3rd Pokeball at Eternatus again, I'd be kind of upset. Although, again, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. I was hoping for like a, oh no, you lost, let's heal up your Pokemon and try again. At least something like that instead of going back to the Pokemon Center. Because if you have time to go back to the Pokemon Center, to me that kind of makes this whole situation seem a little bit less serious if you could just kind of leave and go do whatever else and leave this crazy Pokemon on top of the building. That Eternamax form, though, that is so cool. I wish we could use it. Well, my friends, you now know what happens when you lose to Eternatus in Pokemon Sword and Shield. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Pokemon content, and my friends, I'll see you in the next one.